Hi, my name is Jane. I live overseas and I'm visiting my mother in Phoenix, Arizona. If you've ever had bedbug problems, I can tell you it's a nightmare. I am trying desperately to help my sister with her escalating bedbug problem. I don't know anything about bedbugs or didn't know anything about bedbugs, and I started looking on the internet for some sort of support. We were in Phoenix, she was in Minneapolis. I found on the internet the bedbug guys, and I can't tell you how happy I was to find these wonderful and professional people. I went to their website. It's called americasbestmn.com. I'll say that again, americasbestmn.com. And I called them up, and they were incredibly nice. In fact, I called them up, and they called back within like 10 minutes. And we were calling from Phoenix, and it was a long-distance call, and they called right back. So that gives you some kind of an idea about how professional they really are. Anyway, their telephone number might be handy to have. It's 612-267-0335. I'll give that to you again. It's 612-267-0335. That's the number for the bedbug guys. They explained to us how and why they have been so enormously successful in Minnesota exterminating and eradicating bedbugs. They use a technique called thermal heat remediation, which basically means that they heat up your apartment or your home to 140 degrees temperature. Heat kills bedbugs, I've learned. And it's incredible because it's non-toxic, it's safe, it's efficient, it's fast, they're very reliable, and in one heat treatment you can get rid of this horrible nightmare of bedbugs. So I would suggest calling the bedbug guys, looking at their website at americasbestmn.com, and solving your terrible problem. I wanted to share with you a little bit about our story. My sister lives in a Minneapolis Housing Authority apartment block on Hennepin Avenue. She is physically disabled and she does not handle stress well. The whole apartment complex, believe it or not, is infested with bedbugs. I have since found out that Minneapolis is the 15th worst infested city in the nation. So they do have a problem, and my sister unfortunately encountered it. When you have bedbugs, they are highly infectious, and they are so easily spreadable that you can pass them through your clothing or your hands or on your skin. They're almost impossible to get rid of. Bedbugs are nasty. They feed off of human blood, and they multiply at an enormously fast pace. The social worker that works with my sister reported that she saw multiple bedbugs in my sister's apartment and reported it to the Housing Authority management. The bedbugs, because you've got them, and she didn't want to be around them either. Nobody does. I mean, nobody wants to know you. It's like you have the plague. Nobody wants to go in there. Nobody wants to help you. They just say, sorry. You know, I must have called 15 people on Craigslist to try to get them to help my sister, because when you hear what the list of requirements is before they can get fumigated, you'll just die. And I was from a distance trying to help my sister. Nobody would go near her. It's really like she had the plague. So the Housing Authority procedure for dealing with the bedbugs, they have a fumigation company that they deal with, and they give you a list like a mile long that you have to comply with. The fumigation company comes in and they spray heavy chemicals and toxins over a 6-week period, 3 times over a 6-week period in your apartment. Now imagine heavy chemicals when you've got kids or animals. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. Then, after the 6-week period, if you're lucky to have the bedbugs exterminated, then you can sort of get back to your life. But the problem is, the bedbugs keep coming back. The list means you have to take all of your clothes and you have to take them to the laundromat, you have to put them in bags, you have to seal them, you have to wash them, dry them in high heat for 30 minutes, Bring them back into your bug-infested apartment sealed. Then you have to spray all your furniture with 91% alcohol, as if that's going to kill the bed bugs. All the bug-infested furniture, where the bed bugs don't die or go away, you have to throw out. So it's not only that you get the bed bugs and your body gets covered with bed bug bites, but you also have to throw away all of your furniture. Then, after that, you have to take your furniture and wrap it in gigantic plastic bags. You have to take all your furniture and move it 2 feet from the wall. You have to put your mattress upside down. You have to buy a special mattress cover. You have to manage to get your mattress into the mattress cover with the bed bugs. So I don't know what the purpose of that is. And after all of that, if you don't comply, you get fined. If you don't comply again, you get fined again, and ultimately you can be evicted if you don't comply with this list. So just think about it. There's my sister. Nobody will help her. Like I said, she's got the plague. She's overwhelmed. She doesn't know where to start or even what to do. She's not strong. She can't lift. And she just sits there and basically she's helpless. Helpless. And it's like 80 or 90 degrees. There's no air conditioning. I think it's like the housing authority is like terrorizing the tenants, especially low-income people and people that have disablements. It's absolutely, it's absolutely inhuman. In the meantime, the bed bugs are multiplying like crazy. So my sister, you know, we realized as a family that we could not wait, and we could not get over there to help her. So we had to find help outside of the fumigation company, because she would never, ever have been able to comply on time with their requirements. The housing authority, I think, in my opinion, should warn people before they move into this apartment block that the apartment block has had multiple infestations of bed bugs. It's only fair. My sister didn't move in too long ago, and nobody ever said anything to her about bed bugs. It's really, really wrong. So in the meantime, the fact of the matter is, we had to take action, and take action fast. We found the bed bug guys, and they are simply the best bed bug killers in Minneapolis. I don't know why the housing authority doesn't use the bed bug guys, because they'd get rid of their problem. So I can only tell you that here's your solution. Call the bed bug guys at 612-267-0335. They will come in, just as they did for us. They were in there within 2 days. They did the thermal heat remediation. They gave us a small list of things you had to do beforehand, and they told my sister she didn't have to do anything, that they would do the lifting and the moving and the shoving and the emptying of things out. They do make a terrible mess, and they warn you that they're going to make a terrible mess, because the apartment has to be, the temperature has to be lifted to everything at 140 degrees, and they have scans around so that they can monitor the temperature. And they're in and out in a day. After that, you've got a disaster to clean up, but I tell you, I'd rather have a disaster to clean up than have bed bugs biting me for 3 weeks or for the rest of my life. So we were very pleased, and they came in about 4 or 5 days later, and they actually did find some more bed bugs that were still alive, which surprised them and was frustrating to us. They came in with a canine, and the canine is the only vehicle that holds its weight in court to prove that there are bed bugs in an apartment or a house. And so they've gone in there a second time, and they've done this thermal remediation a second time, and all the bed bugs were killed. So this is how professional they are, how reliable they are, and because my sister was in a terrible financial bind, they really, really helped us with the cost. I mean, the cost can go up to $3,500, and bed bug guys not only solved my sister's problem, but they were very compassionate with her situation, and they helped us a lot financially in negotiating a good price. So they're good people, they're compassionate, they're understanding, they will solve your problem. Call the bed bug guys. Thank you.